what we have found is that overcoming something in ourselves or annihilating something in ourselves, just although it can be done, we just end up sort of, it's hard to if if we work really hard to defeat something in ourselves so that we can be more of ourselves, how exactly is that supposed to work? So um, we have a we have a point of view, what we might call in NLP jargon, a frame, in which um, we're not looking to overcome anything in ourselves. We're looking to use that, and as Carla used that word several times, to appreciate what's been going on, to use that and make changes in it so that what we want unfolds, because we are creatures who unfold our experience based on patterning, based on programming. We have a kind of a question, do we have free will? And we're all on the side of yes, human beings have free will. And then someone might say, well, what about all this programming that goes on? And we go, yes, human beings have all this programming. Yes to both. The lovely thing about NLP is if you imagine you're looking at whatever, if you're watching this, listening to this on a computer right now, imagine you're looking at a document that you created sometime in the past that needs to be updated. I mean, like seriously updated, right? It was perfect for its time. It fulfilled the purpose for which you created it, and it got its job done. It got you to this point where now you have a chance to revise it. Only you're looking at it on the screen, but let's imagine a couple of things. You can see it on the screen, you can read it, you can notice all the places it's really worth, it's worth wincing about, like, oh, and you don't have any keyboard on that computer, and you don't have a mouse, and you don't have any other pointing device. All you can do is read it and maybe get with some other people who are highly trained and talk about why it's like that. And think about what else, if you could change it, how you'd like to change it, and then talk about the changing some more. And eventually, over time, just because it's a pretty magical computer, because it's a human one, and we're not really computers, but go with me, okay? Stuff would start to change on the screen a bit. Contrast that with looking at it, noticing where it's not what you want, noticing what you would like it to be like. And there's some formats for inquiring about both of those things. Gee, what you got going on now? Okay, thank you. What would you like to be experiencing? Okay, thank you. But you have a keyboard and a mouse and a backspace key. And the parts that are causing the experience you don't want can be backspaced out, so to speak, and revised, and then sort of put back in the operating system and find out what comes out of that. And when it's properly done, what comes out of that is the document you want, so to speak, the life experience you want. It's so nice to have a way to directly change things. Directly. And along the way, we're human beings and we share a lot with each other, and we understand what it's like to be human. And we come into just a lovely kind of, as Carla uses that word, rapport with what we're all dealing with all the time. And then we go change things if we want to, which we do a lot.